Ever wondered why your cake doesn't turn out as fluffy and moist as you'd like? Perhaps you've been missing a few essential steps that can make a world of difference. Today, we're diving into the art and science of baking the perfect cake, breaking it down into simple, easy-to-follow steps. Firstly, sticking to the recipe is crucial. It might seem tempting to substitute ingredients based on what you have on hand, but this often leads to subpar results. Each ingredient in a recipe has a specific role to play, and changing them can ruin the delicate balance needed for a perfect bake. Temperature is another critical factor. You might have noticed recipes specifying room temperature ingredients. This isn't just a suggestion. For instance, room temperature butter can hold air, and when it traps the air, it starts the creaming process, making your cake fluffy. So if your recipe calls for room temperature butter, make sure to take it out of the fridge 2 to 3 hours before you start baking. Then comes the measuring. Baking isn't a very forgiving process, and the correct measuring techniques can make or break your cake. Flour in particular can be tricky, so make sure to use a measuring cup and level it with a knife. Next, let's talk about mixing. Overmixing can deflate the batter and overdevelop the gluten, leading to a dense and chewy cake. So mix just until all the ingredients are well combined. Patience is also key when it comes to baking. It might be tempting to open the oven door to check on your cake, but doing so can cause a significant temperature change, causing the rising cake to sink. Instead, invest in an oven thermometer to know when your oven is fully heated and it's time to put the cake inside. Finally, the bounce back test. To check whether your cake is fully baked, insert a toothpick in it. If it comes out clean, your cake is done. So, there you have it. Stick to the recipe, use room temperature ingredients, measure accurately, mix just right, be patient, and test for doneness. Follow these steps, and you'll be well on your way to baking the perfect cake. Happy baking!